round 24 of the Betfred Championship. Rovers are here at Odsal to play third place Bradford, and this is how the two sides line up. Starting with the Bulls, who have familiar faces in their squad, with Tom Holmes at fullback. Then it's Jayden Myers, Joe Arundel, Kieran Gill and David Foggin Johnson. The halves, Lee Gaskell and Jordan Lilly. Up front, Michael Lawrence, George Flanagan and Fenton Rogers. And completing the 13, it's Brad England, AJ Wallace and Jason Battieri. The bench, Billy Jowett, Kevin Appo, Eben Score and Aribe Doro. 6 changes made by Rovers today, some by choice, some by injury. Mark Corella continues at fullback. There's a start on the wing for Craig Hall with Briscoe out injured. Then it's Joey Leilua, Chris Hankinson and the top try scorer Gareth Gale. In the halves today, Caleb Aikens continuing alongside Dane Chisholm. Gadwin Springer returns up front. He takes the place of Craig Kopczak. Matty Wilde back in at hooker, and James Lockwood is also up front. And then it's Brad Day in for Arama Howe, Ellis Longstaff in for Elijah Taylor and Dan Smith at 13. The bench, Connor Jones, no Jonathan Ford, who's just felt a slight twinge in his groin, so he rests. It's John Davis, Junior Moores and Matcha Koza. So 6 changes as Rovers come here with a chance to clinch the League Leaders' Shield at Bradford. Welcome one and all to FRTV in the bright sunshine of Odsal Stadium, the famous old bowl here in West Yorkshire, and Rovers are out. Big afternoon ahead. The League Leaders' Shield could be clinched today with a victory, but Bradford Bulls, rest assured, will be up for this. Sitting in third, with aspirations higher than that. This Bradford team believes that it can catch Featherstone in the playoffs. So what an opportunity to lay down a marker. Here come the hosts. The usual razzmatazz as the Bulls enter the field. It's a glorious afternoon for it. And a Rovers side showing those half a dozen changes today. No Luke Briscoe, Craig Kopczak, Jono Ford, Elijah Taylor, or Arama Howe, who took a bang on his head last week, so he's commentating instead. Great to have you with us. How are you?
Good, thanks. Thanks for having me.
It's great to have you here. We'd like to see you back out there soonish.
Yeah, just a couple more weeks out and hoping to be back pretty soon.
Such are the HIA concussion protocols at the moment, that Arama sits out this one. Good to see Gadwin Springer back out there. Matty Wilde got a rest last week as well, and Brad Day returns. Elijah Taylor unavailable today, so Ellis Longstaff gets a chance too. And these are always big occasions at Bradford. It's good to know the hooter works. And here we go. Looks like Rovers are going to kick off, playing right to left. In the home colours today, Rovers away from home, and Bradford in their traditional white, black, red and gold. They will receive as Mark Corella swings the right boot over to this near touchline. Oh, it's a difficult take. Brad England diving backwards like a fielder on a boundary, but took it over his shoulder. So Bradford will start their set from about 15 out, and Gadwin goes for a big shot early. Bit of afters with Gadwin Springer and George Flanagan. Be a bit more of that knowing Flanagan throughout the afternoon. And here come Bradford up and over halfway. Hankinson in the tackle with Brad Day. Matty Wilde eventually gets out of the ruck. A good first set, this from the home side, as Lilly promotes to the far side, and they've got a 2-on-1 quickly over there. Is Gareth Gale, is Craig Hall, I beg your pardon, back in the side today. Gareth Gale hugs this near touchline, but Lilly's going back over the far side. He clearly wants to test Craig Hall. Hall does well. But Rovers will start on their own 5. Good first set that from Bradford, Arama.
Good end of the set. Put him in the corner. But hopefully our boys can rock it out.
Yeah, they would have been prepared for a start like this, I'm sure.
Yeah, it was a thing that 40 focused on leading into the week. Overheard from a couple of the meetings. Just they're smaller pitch than the usual, so I feel like the boys defended it well.
Yeah, it is a narrower pitch than you would imagine. It's the last tackle, this. Rovers are going to have to kick from about 30. Caleb Akins swings the right boot, good kick. Going back after it is David Foggin-Johnson, and he's the kind of player to get the crowd going. Ellis Longstaff leading the chase. Bradford edging the arm wrestle in the early exchanges here. Couple of minutes gone.
Joey's down.
Joey Leilua gets up a little bit.
Head knock, I think.
Gingerly there. Keep our eye on him. Yeah, he looks dazed, doesn't he? Look, Joey. He may have to come off here. He's back in the line, but I'm not sure he knows he's back in the line. So we'll keep our eye on that. Bradford already over halfway. The home side have made a good start here. But this Rovers defence is increasingly resilient. Michael Lawrence playing as prop in the twilight of his career. Lilly running it on the last here. Bit of a gamble, and they've knocked on. So an error from the former Leeds Rhinos man, Jordan Lilly. Opted to run it on the last. It wasn't his knock on, but I don't think his teammates were expecting that play.
Nah. Not his fault, poor fella.
Speaking of the narrower pitch that you mentioned, walking across the pitch before the game, Jordan Lilly was practicing his kickoffs, and he put 2 in a row straight into touch.
Yeah,
Don't know if you saw that.
Yeah.
And I had a word with him and said a few more of them in the game.
Yeah.
And he said it takes a bit of getting used to, because they were at Swinton last week and there's a massive difference. So it's just getting his bearings back. Here's Matty Wildy. Dummies to Lockwood and then gives it to Dan Smith. This is a good early opportunity for Rovers, their first chance to have a go at the Bulls line, and Brad Day with a strong carry. Great to see Brad back in the side. Wildy. Dan Smith, first receiver, goes behind Gadwin Springer. Caleb Akins gives to Ellis Longstaff. He's an elusive runner. He's stronger than he looks, you know. And it's the last tackle, 5 metres away, right at the post. Wildy's over it. Outside him is Leilua, who looks okay. He goes for Leilua with a grubber kick. It's bobbling about on the ground. I think Bradford have got it back. And they defend their line and will start from around about their 5. That's a bit more like it from Rovers. Do as always get in touch. Let us know from where you are listening. I will get round to reading your messages out. I've not quite got my phone in front of me, but trust me, I'll get there at some point. Featherstone are offside while I was telling you to do that. So Bradford get the first penalty of the game, and they will reach around about halfway, beyond halfway, I think, here. First bit of ill discipline from James Ford's side. Kick for touch takes the Bulls onto the Rovers 40. So a good opportunity for the Bulls to attack this Featherstone Rovers line. Well, it's another loose ball taken on the bounce, but all the momentum has come out of this one. Bettieri picked it up. 20 out. Flanagan. Go behind Lawrence. Lilly throws a dummy this time. 5 away to the right of the post. The Bulls looking to strike first at Odsall. Change of direction from Flanagan. And they're almost there, you know. They're right on the line.
Yeah.
Another change of direction. Rovers were wise to that. Bradford held is the call. Right in this near corner. Last tackle And again, they're going to go from point-blank range. Well, not a bad option, really. They'll turn the ball over right in this near corner. But Rovers have defended their line.
Going to need a couple tough carries to get out of our end here. Gale, always good to get it out.
There he goes, you called it. Rovers' top try scorer takes the first drive. Looking around at some of the Bradford fans. It's been a few years actually since I came to Odsal. Still a very intimidating arena. It's just sad that it's not full. This place had the used to rock, you know, back in the day.
Did it?
Growing up a Leeds boy, I used to come, and when Leeds played here at Bradford, this place was 18,000, 19,000. Yeah, it was. You were squeezed in behind.
All around the hole.
All round. It was the glory days of Super League. They had the pre-match entertainment. They had the go-karts going round, fireworks going off. It was
the go-karts before the game.
Oh, it was fantastic. Bull Mania, it was called that era.
Bull Mania.
Yeah. That's the kick on the last from Rovers, and the Bradford Bull side was pretty good as well. We had the Paul brothers here, Robbie and Henry Paul, Leslie Vinocola and Tavita Vicona out wide, Paul Anderson, Joe Vanganara in the pack, Lee Radford playing in the pack, now a coach. It was a very intimidating Bradford Bull side. Not quite the same, but just signs at the moment that they could be getting back to somewhere near where they would like to be, Bradford. Third in the league table at the moment, up against first, the league leaders, Featherstone Rovers. Gadwin Springham in the tackle with Ellis Longstaff in centre field. Couple to go this set. Referee barking his instructions out there. Bright sunshine, it's really hot down there. Crowd want a penalty. Referee not obliging. This Odsal crowd will appeal for a lot. Lawrence takes it on. Still they come, Bradford. Running at Matty Wildy right down the middle. Longstaff's in the thick of it again. Bradford within 20, just to the left of the post. It's the last tackle this. Flanagan's over it. He's going to shift it left to Lilly on his shoulder. Oh, Longstaff took him late. He was committed, and I think the referee's happy. Lilly's happy, crucially, and he's up, and he's okay. It was a big collision, but it was split second. You're talking split second there. He was committed.
Joey seems to be all right. Moved on from a bit of a, might have been maybe a head knock, maybe.
Oh, penalty Rovers. The crowd, you'll see a lot of this, I'd say. It's the weekly entertainment here. For a lot of these fans, it's come here and abuse the referee for 80 minutes. Get used to it. It's been a lively old start. What have we had? We've had 8.5 minutes. The electronic scoreboard up on the hospitality boxes, diagonally to our right. Home 0, away 0 is the scoreboard. The nice green van just parked up behind it. Bit too far for us to get to at half-time, I think. Here goes Gadwin Springer, looking for the first points of the game. Powerful carry for the big man. France international. Wildy shifts it to Dane Chisholm. Good angle from Brad Day. He hits the line so well. He times his run so well, doesn't he? Really good to have him back. Akins. I know he was probably going to have to wait to get in the way you were playing. Gets an opportunity because of your head knock. Wildy shifts back inside. The captain's there. Lockwood, can he power over? He is over. He's going to be held up. There's 4 or 5 Bradford Bulls defenders there. But Rovers are knocking at the door here.
Bit of carry on.
Yeah, bit of banter afterwards. Wildy. Akins, Gadwin Spring, oh, ankle tap. He was over, Gadwin, there.
Good tackle, good tackle.
And that was the last play. Gadwin Springer could see the line getting closer and closer, but it was an ankle tap that stopped him a couple of metres short. But that's much more like it from Rovers.
Boys should be layering up here. Alice shooting out, trying to keep them in their own 20.
How did your family enjoy their visit?
Yeah, they loved it. Loved the environment Fev has, the culture. Yeah, they loved it, really. didn't really want to leave. They just wanted to keep watching the footy. Nothing like this kind of support that Fev has back in Oz, so it was good.
It's an early kick. Jordan Lilly was on the 3rd or 4th, I think.
Yeah.
But he didn't find touch. He was going for the turnaround, the 40-20, but Craig Hall was very deep. And here comes Gareth Gale. That's what he gives you. And Rovers will start on halfway. 12 gone. 0-0 still. Craig Hall cropping up left centre. It's where he used to play, of course.
Yeah.
Wonder if he's forgotten his right wing today.
He's on the right.
He's right wing today, Hawley, on his return to the side. He's had to wait patiently. Prolific point scorer the last few years for Rovers. Wildy, shift of direction, good step, Dane Chisholm. He's got a great step, hasn't he, Dane?
Yeah. Gave me a word earlier. He reckons he's the king of Bradford.
Dane does.
Yeah.
Okay.
No wonder why some of the Bradford boys are trying to get in.
Did he justify that with anything?
Nah. He just says ads. When you get here, just know I'm the king of Bradford.
Well, there's a break in play. There's a Bradford head injury, I think. They're assessing out there. Oh, that doesn't look good, actually. It's Fenton Rogers, who can't stand up, and he's a big lad. So you would say, even at this stage, that's probably his afternoon over. Yeah, it was like you last week. You wanted to play on, didn't you?
Yeah, I tried to, but good. Had enough good people to get me off.
You couldn't stop waving as you were being stretchered off.
Yeah, Josh was giving me a few kind words after the game, saying I was layering up when I was getting off.
It took the entire Rovers substitutes bench to carry your stretcher as well. It was great to see you happy and smiley and embracing everyone. That's probably going to be it for the Bradford man, Fenton Rogers. It's being helped off. Not a bad change though, Eben Skur. He injects a lot into this Bulls pack.
He's got the same physique as a JD, sort of, just with a mullet.
He tell you, JD with a mullet. Let's see if he times his ball carries the same and runs the same line. Oh, Gadwin Springer says, welcome to the game. Rolls right over the replacement, Ebon Skur. Sets up a great opportunity. Short ball to Dan Smith to get to the line.
He's in.
And he will score. Lockwood took a strong carry.
Get up.
And Rovers power their way over. Dan Smith takes the plaudits and Rovers lead 4 points to 0. And on the balance of play, that'd been coming.
Yes. Great pass there from Lockie. The skip.
Oh, it was Brad Day, was it?
Oh, was it?
It was.
No,
it was Dan Smith. The announcer got it wrong. I didn't think I could confuse Brad Day and Dan Smith. But the announcer has.
Yeah.
Well, we won't give that one to Brad. As much as we love you, that was not yours. And the kick's about equidistant between posts and touchline.
Such a small.
It's a really small
ground.
It's a small ground. On a normal ground, this would be a tough kick. But the angle's perfect. Yeah. Mark Corella, watching him warming up, didn't miss many. Just caresses his right boot through the ball, bends it in a little bit of fade. This to give Rovers a 6-0 lead.
Bit of love from the Bradford fans.
Yes, encouragement.
Yes.
For Mark Corella, who kicks it through, and Rovers lead by 6 points to 0, and that's silenced Odsal a little bit. So 6-0. Smith's try, Corella's goal. 14 minutes on the clock. Jordan Lilly with a restart that he was practicing. He might get a bit more practice at it if Rovers are in the mood today. Gareth Gale carries it back to the 20. That's where Rovers are going to start from with Wildy. And then Hankinson Craig Hall cropping up in the middle. Oh, half break. Got a little ankle tap just as he thought he was free. Longstaff to Leilua. Looks to be okay, Joey. Longstaff again from dummy half. Akins gives it to Gadwin Springer. Should be fresh after a rest last week. Wildy back to this left side and Smith. Then it's Chisholm. Reverse ball to Brad Day. Last tackle, they're 25 away, left side Rovers. With Wildy over it, Dane Chisholm waiting for the kick. Here he comes. And he's going to go high on the last. Looking for Craig Hall over on the far side. Hall got there but knocked it forwards. Joey picks it up and puts it down. And that will be the turnover on around about the 10-metre line. Decent kick that from Dane Chisholm.
Yeah, nice.
Just couldn't get the tap back. After 15 minutes of the first half, it's Bradford 0, Featherstone 6. We'll get to some of your messages in a moment. Bradford being stifled at the moment. They're having to offload on their own 20-metre line here. Flanagan bouncing off Akins. You can hear the home support as Ebon Skur picks out Gadwin Springer, and actually Gadwin moved out of the way and let Dan Smith take that one. Flanagan again with Lilly. That was a strong carry forward. It's another kick on the fourth. Gareth Gale collects well. He's wrapped up on the Rovers 10-metre line. There's Hall again. His bright orange boots. Looks like he and Matty Wildy might have got 2 for 1 there. There is Wildy.
Different sizes though. Matty's got the
much different size. He's kicked very early, Matty Wildy. It's just staying in field. He saw that Bradford weren't at home.
Good kick.
But yeah, it turned the play around very nicely there. Got a subdued feel now with the home side behind. As we approach the midway point of this first half, the Rovers subs are warming up far side. See Connor Jones and Macha Koza with John Davis and Junior Moores. Bradford in possession on halfway. Michael Lawrence. Lilly. This is good. Early kick from Tom Holmes. Well fielded by Mark Corella. Former Rovers man, Tom Holmes. And there goes Joey Leilua. Good carry from Leilua. Oh, there's a huge contact on Gareth Gale.
Contact. He felt it though.
He did. The Bradford man's come off worse there.
Gaggers won that.
And Gareth Gale claps it. Claps in his face and goes back onto his wing.
Get that in, yeah.
He's won the contact there for sure, the winger. Bradford player is a bit groggy there. This is good from Rovers. Lockwood. Last tackle. 25 out. Wildy. Dane Chisholm, will he just go for the corner? He pops one over. Holmes will collect right on this near touchline. Oh, and he offloads. Jayden Myers takes it on.
Jones is on, Junior Moores.
Yeah, Gadwin Springer is off. It's a long old walk, you know, once you've got off the pitch to get on the bench.
Yeah, I just noticed the boys.
I was thinking, is he going straight down the tunnel?
Yeah,
is he injured? But no, he's just going to the bench. The bench must be 20 metres, 25 metres?
Somewhere around that, 20 to 15.
Wow. It's a long old walk. Now then, here come Bradford, up and over halfway. home fans find their voice again. Last tackle.
Boy.
25 out in front of the post. They're coming right. A little kick from Gaskell. Another good take, Gareth Gale. Doesn't miss many of those.
Nah, safe as houses.
And here's Hankinson. Akins. Hall popping up in the middle of the field again. Almost like he has a free roll today. Wildy. Junior Moores. Nice to Chisholm, and then Brad Day and Hankinson. We saw a Bradford hand on that. This could be six again. Oh, he said that's the last tackle. It's a strange call. The Bradford fans wanted a knock on, which it certainly wasn't. Chisholm goes high. Holmes is after it under his own sticks. Reaching for it, but takes it well. And he's met by Longstaff. And he's that Akins up there with him. Foggin Johnson popping up. Bradford poised to make a change. Their second of the match. Flanagan's going off. So that's a bit of respite from him.
Exchange from the ball playing for the field number 9, 12 following senior, being replaced by number 20, Billy Garrett.
Billy Jarrett is the replacement. 19 minutes and a half to go, just 6-0 the score. Smith's try, Carella's conversion. Bradford on the last, they're running it again on the last, they're on halfway. Gaskill under pressure from Longstaff. No pressure at all on Gale. Thinks about going on the outside, thinks better of it, comes back in field. Bradford swarming around him.
JD's on, Johnny boy.
Here he comes, always an entertaining first carry for John Davis. Is it Lockwood the man to go off?
Yeah.
It's a change for Featherstone Rovers. Leaving the field at 10, James Hall, being replaced by number 50, John Davies.
Hall again cropping up in the middle of the field. No idea where he's playing. It is a penalty. You called it, Adzi.
The king of Bradford barking orders.
Yeah, Dane Chisholm telling everyone what's going to happen here. And he just plonks it into touch on this near side. The old speedway track. This is now just dirt. There's Junior Moores. Good opportunity this for Rovers to find their second try of the afternoon. Wildy. Here's John Davis, first carry of the game. It's a good one. He goes to ground in front of the post. 10 out. Wildy, opportunities left and right. Comes to Junior Moore's left side. Chisholm attacking the line. If Brad Day takes that, then Rovers have scored. He couldn't take it. It was slightly low.
Yeah.
He was reaching a bit and he's put it down. But if that sticks, Rovers are in again.
Great line from Tuna.
He runs some excellent lines. Just couldn't get it to stick, Brad Day. Of course, away at his former club Newcastle next Friday night. Trip up to Newcastle on the fun bus next Friday. Are you back next week? Are you out next week as well?
Nah, out next week.
Out next week.
Start to train, but
You
just slowly
can't
get back into it. Yeah.
Are you going to come up and sample the delights of Newcastle?
Oh, yeah. Have a little look around.
It's a great city, is Newcastle. It's actually Great North Run weekend in Newcastle next weekend, which is one of the most famous events that Newcastle hosts. It's the famous half marathon on Sunday morning.
Oof.
I've run it 6 or 7 times myself.
Half marathon.
Half marathon, yeah. Start off on the motorway and you run to the seaside. Over the Tyne Bridge.
Run. I hate running.
It's a great event. I'm not doing it this year. I've done it for a while actually. But it's a great event. The city's buzzing when the Great North Run's on.
That's good.
Especially with some live rugby league on the Friday night as well. Here come Bradford. Well, we were talking nonsense. Gaskell with a little dab for the corner. Carella's going to have to shift. Carella gets he can't get there. Bradford score. And Jaden Myers capitalises on the dink over the top from Lee Gaskell, and Bradford are on the board. They trail 6 points to 4.
Bit of an unlucky bounce there for Killer.
It was a really nicely weighted kick, but you're right, that bounce could have gone anywhere.
Yeah.
He didn't seem to be in any real danger.
Yeah. Poor fella.
Jaden Myers took it out of the air well. And he's given Jordan Lilly an opportunity to level the scores with 15 to go until the break. Do keep in touch on social media. Let us know where you're tuning in from. Hello to Andy. Not quite like the clubhouse bar, but it sounds appealing to me. 35-degree heat. Let's make it hot for the grubby bulls, he says. Oh, he's missed. He's put it wide. Has Jordan Lilly, so Rovers 6-4 up. Hello to Billy, who's sitting down with a nice cold pint in Turkey, ready to listen to the game. Very nice, Billy. It's Turkish weather here. What else have we got here? Andy says, nice to hear you, Ads, in good form after your knock last week.
Cheers, Andy. Thanks, mate.
Hope you and the family, Andy, are doing all right. Hello as well to Jack, Charlie and Joey. Great to have you with us. Bring home the shield, he says. And up the Rovers, says our friend Dale Beckett. Let's have the Dulls. Well, it's 6-4.
Jones is on.
Connor Jones is on while I was reading that. I don't think I took us off air while we were reading those messages. Slightly complicated technological operation today, so we are broadcasting through my phone as well as reading your messages through my phone. And me and technology aren't the best of mates at the best of times. So let's hope we get through to the final hooter here. 6-4 Rovers. Oh, Bradford have got a 6 again here. Good opportunity this for the Bulls. One try apiece. Jordan Lilly. His link up with Gaskell is growing.
Oh, JD on JD.
Yes, even scare. JD in his mullet wig. Taken out by the real JD. Lawrence, dancing toes from the big man. Incredible to believe Michael Lawrence used to play wing, you know.
Wow.
Up front now. Wing centre. In his early days at Huddersfield. Bradford attacking the line over on the far side. That's gone forward. Rovers have the ball back. 12 to go until the break. Fairly even contest, I'd say.
Yeah, real arm wrestle. Real end-to-end sets. Boys just getting to their set, putting the kick in, chasing it. Kozza just got on.
Mathieu Kozza. Yeah, he's on. Thought he was unfortunate, you know, at the changing coaches to lose his place in the side. He hit a really good patch of form, hadn't he?
Yeah.
But some great options available to James Ford at the moment, with Mathieu Kozza on. Oh, the ball's come out. Rovers have coughed up possession on their own 40 here.
Gaggers doesn't look good either.
It was a really big hit on Gareth Gale, who's got it very delicately.
Yeah, on his neck.
Who went off for Kozza? Was it Smith?
Yeah.
So Kozza slots in at 13, where he was pretty effective, I thought. Smith's not even got to the bench yet. he's still walking. It's a massive walk to the subs bench. Crazy. Bradford attacking the line, looking to take the lead here with Lilly. Lawrence takes it on, driving at Mathieu Kozza. Helped out by Connor Jones. All the options seem to be left. That's where they go, with Gaskell delaying too much. But it's dangerous, this. The 5 away, left of the post.
Come on,
The halves hanging back. Here they come. Here's Lilly. Little kick to himself. Gale's got to deal with this. Oh, he does well. He's still feeling the effects of that knock, and he got down one-handed to palm it.
His neck, reaching for his neck.
And now he will receive treatment. So that's really good defending by Gareth Gale. Keep your messages coming in, by the way, if you're on Twitter or X, as it's now called, whatever it is, at Georgie Boy. I'll pick it up. I'll have a look at half-time when I've got my phone back. But this is tight. This is in the balance. Oh, it almost found touch, Rovers. How about that fielding? Fucking Johnson takes it in, diving back to keep it in play. Lawrence.
Interchange for the Bradford Bulls, leaving the field number 37, Jason Bassieri, leaving place by number 41, Aribi Goro.
There goes Eben Skur, or JD with hair. He's had a good stint, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Little show and go from Gaskell. Try scorer outside him is Myers. Here he is. Trying to step through the line. Gale's back on and okay. But Rovers have got defending to do here in the last 10 minutes of the half. Leading slenderly, 6-4. Gaskell with the narrow kick through. It's a great take. Lilly offloads and Bradford knock on with a try line begging. Call that 1-1.
Great.
With knock-ons on the line. But Bradford are looking dangerous here. And this is the kind of game that Rovers wanted. This is the kind of contest that the Rovers hierarchy cited when they made the change with Ford in for long to compete better with these teams around them. And this is exactly the kind of game the hierarchy at Rovers are talking about. So this is a real test for Featherstone, who lead 6-4 with 8.5 to go until the break. 2 or 3 minutes of that half-time will be getting to the dressing rooms. But a good opportunity here. Last tackle, they're 30 out.
No. Oh, there's a ball.
Well, there's 2 balls on the pitch. So that's taken all the sting out of this attack. JD, do they know it's the last Rovers here? Chisholm, not sure Rovers know. Or was it not the last? Was he just calling time off to get the ball off? I beg your pardon. My mistake. Hankinson picks it up. So an even better opportunity than I thought this. Junior Moores. Davis. Get off me. Bounces off it.
JD
sweeps it back.
Again.
Yes. Akins. Longstaff kicking. It's taken a deflection. This could be interesting now then. Did he play at that? What's the ref going to say here? Was that played up by Bradford? I thought it was. What's he going to say? It's a big call this because it's on the 10. Oh, he's just going to say the turnover. Oh, I'm not sure about that. He looked like he just flicked out the arm to try and catch that. And now JD is down. Well, it's had a bit of everything this first half.
Yeah.
A lot of people enjoying your commentary, Anthony, by the way. Don't be too good, by the way, because this is my livelihood. I don't want you nicking my job. We need you out there. JD stayed down here.
Yeah. Wonder what it is. Maybe a knee. I hope he's all right.
So it's a break.
Such good impact day off the bench, man.
Oh, it's a really good bench, this Rovers bench these days. So a lot of good sport around this afternoon. Some big Premier League football matches. Did I spot you at Old Trafford recently, watching Man United?
Yeah. I went to go have a look at the boys. Just,
is that your team then?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
dear.
actually the coach. Just.
I think JD looks like the coach.
Just my parents wanted to go over watch a Man U game when they were here, so we ended up just going to have a watch.
Which game did you go to?
It was a friend. I'm not.
Was
sure.
it against Lens?
It was a French team.
Yeah,
it was a friendly.
I was at that game.
Oh,
I'm not a Man United fan, but I get dragged there a lot because my partner is.
Oh, fair enough.
And we live a mile away from the ground, so you can hear the crowd.
Yeah,
the crowd when you're in the bath.
Yeah, you're in the bath.
So yeah, I get dragged there a lot against my wishes. But yeah, I noticed you'd been there. Big game for them this afternoon, away at Arsenal. So we'll keep our eye on that later. Anyway, what we got here? 7 minutes until half time. Bradford 4, Featherstone Rovers 6. It's been pretty even, this.
Nice, Hank.
Now, knock on is that from Bradford. It's been hoofed. Yeah, it is a knock on the 40, and it's been belted away.
Is that not a penalty?
Well, I was going to say, it's a good job you don't get booked for kicking the ball away like you do in football, because he's absolutely leathered that.
Yeah. So I remember
You're
a
right,
couple of weeks ago.
Mark Carella on his comeback game did that.
Yeah. And against Halifax, he got in for that.
Well, more lenient in the nice weather, perhaps. We're all here for a nice afternoon in the sunshine. Probably the final week of the summer, I would say this. We're going to get this weather all week, I think, and then I would guess that'll probably be it. You've got your first Featherstone winter to look forward to, haven't you? But let's hope we're in Super League by then. And then you can bring whatever weather you like. There's Gaz Gale up the middle, showing no bad signs. Hall. Good offload. Oh, Mark Carella. It was a great offload. That's sloppy from Carella, who has knocked on. So Bradford have another go at the Rovers line with 5.5 to go until the break, and you have to say at the moment Bradford look most like scoring again, and they've got the tackle count wiped back to 0 here. Is that Kevin Appo on as well? Danger man. Dorrow. Then Lilly having a little run. Dorrow is a dummy runner. It's Skur. Offloading backwards. It's a loose one. That looked like a knock-on.
Nice, Koza.
And here's a knock-on under pressure from Mathieu Koza. A bit unlucky there. I think it seemed to come off his knee first, but then up off his hand maybe. Either way, there was no great appeal from the Bradford fans, which is normally a good sign. So we're approaching the last few moments of the half. 4.5 left, 4-6 in Rovers' favour is the scoreline on FRTV. Great to have your continued support and company as we strap ourselves in for this promotion charge now.
Where'd it go?
To September and October. What have you lost, Hans?
The phone, Phil.
Oh, was that my phone?
Yeah.
You've lost my phone?
It was Jack's fault. No, I just went down you.
Four minutes. Hopefully you can still hear us. Mathieu Koza towards the line. Here come Rovers. Can they strike? They get a penalty.
Yellow card, that.
Do you take the 2 here? It's a kickable 2 points. Or will Rovers run it on? Right in front of the sticks here. They're going to run it. It's Brad Day. A try now just before the break would be perfect. Connor Jones. Davis. Jones again. 5 away. Chisholm. Aikens.
Got them.
Oh, it's another knock on. This will be 6 to go for Rovers.
Oh, he's calling off us first, I think.
Oh, he is. Wow. Not sure about that one either. It looked like Bradford put the arm in for the intercept there. Was it Foggin Johnson went for it? Either way, no way through. And Bradford have possession back. Last 2 minutes of the first half. So probably a couple more defensive sets for Rovers to get through. Here come Bradford up towards halfway. Last 90 seconds of the first half, a slender 6-4 lead, 1 try apiece. Last tackle Bradford on halfway. Gaskell, oh, he's gone really high. It's only gone forward about 10 metres. Bradford are offside. So Rovers, with a minute to go, are going to get the ball back. And I think everyone's ready for half-time here. But a compelling first half. Hope you've enjoyed it with us on FRTV. Smith's try cancelled out by Jaden Myers, but crucially, Rovers' conversion went over. Bradford's didn't. Oh, and Dane Chisholm's gone for a long touch there. It's a great kick. So one last chance. What we got? 30 seconds. We're going to get 4 tackles here, I reckon. Kozar takes the first carry. Goes to ground, 10 away in front of the sticks. Connor Jones, 25 seconds left. Chisholm. Hankinson well met. Last 15 seconds, this might be it. Final play of the half. Chisholm. Jones. Carella. Hankinson left side. Brad Day. Hankinson, can he do it? Oh, he picks it up off a Brad Day grubber kick. But he knocks on over the line, and that will do us. Go and put the kettle on. Rejoin us for the second half. Half-time score. Bradford Bulls 4. Featherstone Rovers 6. As always, do get in touch. Let us know where you're tuning in from. Hello to Knowlesy. Great weather for listening to Rovers. Back to the Bulls. Well, let's hope so. It's slender at the moment. I'm not going to miss that. I'll tell you something.
I was just about to say, man.
And hello to our friend David Fowler. Hi, Dave. Listening at home in Derbyshire. Up the Rovers. Will Adsey be staying with us next season, he asks. Well, I guess it depends what happens, doesn't it?
Yeah, it depends what happens. I'll definitely be interested to stay in Fev. I love it, man. I love the culture, the environment, the boys. But, yeah, just see how everything pans out, to be honest.
Hope that answers your question, Dave. Let's see where we are in a couple of months' time, I guess.
Yeah.
Get this job done. 6-4. We're back underway second half. Rovers with a slender lead. And they have first possession with Kozar. And then Junior Moores. Just need to try and dominate possession second half. Joey Leilua coming in field to carry. Jones, Davis.
Run, Johnny boy.
Last tackle.
Good set.
Akins. Where's that going? It's going to Tom Holmes. Great chase, Ellis Longstaff. He timed that perfectly and hit Tom Holmes as soon as he caught the ball. And that means Bradford having to start within their own 10-metre zone here. David Foggin Johnson taking a carry up the middle. Running into Junior Moores. Billy Jowett wearing 20. Replacement hooker, Gaskell, cross field on the last. It's a tricky bounce. It's gone all the way behind Craig Hall. 5-6 bounces. And Hall has to go and pick it up on the 10-metre line. And eventually brings it back. Leilua. Hauling Rovers up to the 40. Matcha Kozar with a leisurely walk back into the line, getting his breath back. Gareth Gale down the middle, is away.
Oh, Gaggers.
Jones is up with him. Gale and Jones. Gale, he drew the tackle. He should have given it to Connor Jones.
Got him left, go left, go left.
Jones is fuming. That was a try all day long.
He's got him.
Moores, Wildy, Hankinson's almost there. Can Rovers finish this off? Flat ball to Junior Moores, straightening up at the post. Moores on his own, he's held up on the line. I can only assume Gareth Gale didn't see Connor Jones. Oh, and then they've knocked on. Moores has lost the ball in the contact, and the chance goes begging. Gareth Gale broke free down the middle. Connor Jones was herring up in support, but it never looked as though they were on the same wavelength there. And I'm not sure that Gareth Gale saw Connor Jones, which is why he tried to take the contact from the fullback. Because Gareth Gale gives that if he sees Jones.
Yeah.
And Rovers score. Great chance is missed. And it remains 6-4. Now here come Bradford, they have it back. Four minutes gone of this second half. It's as you were, 6-4. Here come Bradford now. Really tight contest this. Jordan Lilly kicking on the fourth, looking for the corner. Carella's over. Oh, wondered if he was going to leave that, you know. I think he just made his mind up at the last moment. And look at the chase. Bradford pinned Carella back inside his own 10. All the pressure at the start of this second half is from the Bulls. But Rovers should have scored on the break. More appeals for a forward pass. Referee not interested. Jones. Longstaff sees a gap. Ooh, right over the top, and he's still going. Kozar. Great break, Ellis Longstaff.
Bit of a cork, I think he's got.
Hankinson. Bradford trapped in their own 20, which is just where Rovers want them. Gaskell looking for a 40-20. It's a really long one. Where's he going to bounce? Oh, Carella's done brilliantly well. Took it out of the sky, and he was just a couple of millimetres or so from the touchline. Could have carried that out, and he's still going. Great fullback play. Gale. Another big game from Gale. Jones, Davis.
No.
Oh, the crowd.
No way.
Make the referee aware of a alleged forward pass. I'm not sure about that. That looked flat. We were right in line with that. Looked okay, didn't it? But it's been given, that's all that matters. And it's going to be Bradford Bulls ball on their 40. And we're back underway with 7 gone second half. Could go either way this today. A reminder, a Featherstone win means Rovers win the League Leaders Shield. And
JD makes up there.
a knock on from Bradford. Longstaff was away, the referee bringing it back for the knock on, but a great passage of play that defensively for Rovers, and they have the ball back on the Bulls 40. Keep your messages coming in, I'll get to them in a mo. If you go on Twitter, it's at Georgie Boy. I'll find it on there, or via the Rovers' own Twitter. Jones, Dane, Chisholm, Corella, and Gareth Gale's away. Gale to the corner. He won't be stopped from there. So much pace, so much power.
Awarded.
And Gareth Gale gives Rovers a bit of breathing space.
Yes, Gaggers.
10-4. That was trademark Gareth Gale. Rovers needed that. That is what Gareth Gale does so well at this level. The pace, the power. You just knew as soon as he got a step on the outside, you knew it was going to be a try.
Yeah.
He still had 2-3 Bradford jerseys, could have stopped him. You knew the outcome. And 9 minutes into the second half, Mark Corella has a touchline attempt to give Rovers an 8-point lead.
You'll be getting a few kind words from the Bradford supporters.
They're getting a little bit of advice, I think, from the Bradford terraces over there. He'll be in the zone now. Be nice if this goes over. Touchline, but a narrow touchline, so an opportunity. 22 back he's gone. Looks like it's faded to me. And it has. So 1 from 2 from Mark Corella. And it's a 10-4 lead, 6 points in it. Bradford will kick off with Lilly. Corella will take it. And Kozas starting on the 10-metre line under the own post. It's going to be really hot out there.
Aaron Jones.
John Davis. Bit of a hospital pass to Craig Hall, that. Trying to spread the play, JD, but Hall had to take it high. And the defenders were on him already. That's a good next carry from Davis. Rovers on halfway here. Can they put in a purple patch and take the game away from Bradford? Not this time. Wrapped up, last tackle. Longstaff is there, he's dummy half. Jones. Oh, the knock on. Dane Chisholm's knocked on. So there's no last tackle, there's no kick. It's just a handover to Bradford on halfway via the scrum. 10 gone second half, 10-4. The Rovers lead. We have the two Fords watching on with us just to our left of our commentary position. The head coach James and John O'Ford, who's been helping out with the coaching during his various ailments. A rare opportunity for Bradford with ball in hand. Uribe Doro. For Widnes Warrington youngster. Just one converted score behind the Bulls. Jordan Lilly, he's the man that can make things happen for them. It's Lilly taking on the line and Gaskell hanging back really. And there they go again. It's Doro again, last tackle, they're 10 away. Oh, they're going to get caught in possession, Bradford. Brilliant swarming defence, Featherstone Rovers. Awful end to the set for the Bulls.
Yeah. It doesn't look like the Bradford boys don't mind that though. I think they just want to trap them in the corner really and just come out of the line sort of thing. Good run.
Joey Leilua. Great first carry option, isn't it?
Yeah. Made of meatballs, that fella.
Rama Howe with us on commentary on Rovers TV today. Hankinson. 27.5 to go. League leader shield could be secured today. Junior Moores off a little juggle. Play on. Caleb Aiken's wrapped up by Jordan Lilly. Jones. Mathieu Kozar. Saw his dad over there before the game. Aiken's on the... wasn't the last, it was the fourth. He's gone early. And again it's Longstaff leading the chase. The Odsal crowd again trying to buy a penalty off the ref. Lilly. Nice from Bradford. Foggin Johnson, he's inside Aikens. Still going, David Foggin Johnson. Much better from Bradford. Kieran Gill. The 20 away. Lilly, long, floated ball. Holmes does really well. They sense they can break Rovers down that left wing. Last tackle. Bradford are 5 away. Gaskell's over it. Crossfield kick. It's gone backwards. This will be play on, but it might be a dropout. And it will be a dropout. Rovers scramble it dead. Longstaff was back there again. He's been everywhere today.
Good game, Bush.
And this will be Chris Hankinson special from the dropout.
Smiggy back on for JD, I think.
Yeah, Dan Smith. John Davis takes the long walk around the pitch, and then the even longer walk. Oh, he's gone short. Hankinson is well, we've talked a few times about this narrow pitch.
Yeah.
And Hankinson's gone straight into touch off a short dropout.
He'll be filthy with himself there as well, Hank. Real hard on himself.
Well, if that bounces, fine margins, that bounces, Rovers get the possession.
Yeah.
But it's gone straight into touch. And Lawrence is tapping to himself and backing himself to go right to the post here. Old school. Can Bradford hit back? Gaskell, Doro running onto it. 2 metres away to the left of the sticks. Lilly and Gaskell linking up again. More defending for Rovers to do on that left edge. So far so good, still they come. Bradford are through. And the Bulls do punch a hole in that left defensive edge of Rovers. And they're back to within 2. Bradford 8, Featherstone 10, with a kick to come.
It's a try for the Bradford Bulls, sponsored by Ruth Ryder, Darren and Gareth Ryder Smith. Give it up for number 11, Brad England!
Brad England, the try scorer, over on that far side, doing his best right centre impression. And just like that, it's back. Well, it could be level if Liddy can pop this one over, and that's all come from that poor dropout. Rovers dropping out on the full, and this is the end result. They're under their posts, having a tete-a-tete. Lilly with this kick to tie the scores. It's about 5 metres in from the right touchline. He's taken it from the 20. He liked it. Oh, it just faded. He felt that was over.
Yeah.
Just faded. So, Lilly's missed both conversions.
Got to keep his head over the ball. Nah.
There's our resident kicking expert, Rama Howe. James Lockwood back out there. to steady a ship. Rovers have a slender lead again at 10-8, but if Jordan Lilly had packed his kicking boots, Rovers could be behind.
Yeah. Gonna need a big D set here from the lads. Just get back in the grind.
Big 22 minutes or so in Rovers' season, this feels. This is the kind of pressure that Rovers will be under in the playoffs. Albeit this is away from home. Rovers, you fully expect, will be at home in the playoffs. There's a knock on there. And Rovers are going to get the possession back. An error forced.
This will be good. This will be good. Get some possession, some good ball possession.
So scrum, Rovers ball, just inside Bradford territory as we approach the midway point of the second half, the three-quarter point of the match. Dane Chisholm. Bradford go for an intercept and knock on. Or was it a Rovers knock on?
Yeah, I think so.
Was it a Rovers knock on? It was. The crowd sensing Bradford are getting the ball back here. So a big error on the first from Rovers, dear oh dear. What looked like a really good opportunity to set something up on halfway is now the exact same chance for Bradford. Back into the scrum we go. This time the Bulls feed it. It's got a bit scrappy, hasn't it?
Yeah. Definitely not.
Game left.
Definitely not what 40 would have wanted in the halftime speech.
I'm sure this is not what he asked for. But it's more defensive minutes. Lawrence. And Bradford look like they fancy this.
They got shaped to the right, Bradford.
Yeah, that's where the try came from. Lawrence goes behind everyone. Floated ball, good line.
Tackle Chiz.
Wow, Dane Chisholm had to be on his money there. That was a really good line from Bradford. Here they come again, right in front of the sticks with Apo. Last tackle. There was no one there to play the ball. Little grubber kick through, needs dealing with. And Carella almost left it too long before tapping it behind.
Touched.
And it's a Rovers dropout again. And you can hear, the more you can hear the Bradford fans, that will tell you the way the game's going. Because when the game's against them, you don't hear a thing. Hankinson won't mess
Coming
this
out
one
of
up.
their shells now.
He's gone right down the middle to make extra sure. Slicing across the ball. So the Bradford Bulls mascots, Bullman and Bullboy in full kit, must be really hot. There was real controversy back in the day, going back to those great Bradford Leeds games, which used to get 20,000 here. Here come Bradford, by the way, I'll come back to that. There was real controversy when the guy inside the Ronnie the Rhino Leeds costume made a transfer and became Bullboy. And there was a real controversy.
Yeah, I could imagine some of the fans.
That didn't go down well. Here come Bradford. Oh, they're around again. They're going to score again, are they? Bradford in the corner. Have they got another one? I think Rovers have done the job defensively here. Over in the far corner. Rovers' scrambling defence has done a brilliant job there. All the Bulls fans around us thought it was a try. I wasn't so sure. And they're having to come back and play it on 10.
It's starting to get G'd up here, the Bradford fans.
Oh, they fancy this, but the Bradford Bulls. They're getting a defensive workout, all right. Rovers here. This is the last tackle. 10 away with Lilly. What will he do? He's held on to it again, Jordan Lilly.
Good day.
He's such a frustrating player, Jordan Lilly. He's got so much talent.
Great day.
But so often he picks the wrong option, and Featherstone, yeah, you heard Arama, credit the defence there.
Yeah.
Full set on the line again.
Yeah, I know 40 will be proud of that. Back on the wall.
No runners at all, though, from the first place. A Corella from dummy half had to go on his own.
Gadwin back on. That'll be a real good. That's a good sub right
That's
there.
a great change.
Interchange for the Featherstone Rovers leaving the field in 24.
Here we go. Bit of momentum now.
17, Gavin Springer.
Just hold it, Joey.
So Matthew Koza off. Oh, the ball has been turned over.
Unlucky there.
Well, it's all going against Rovers here. They lead 10-8, but it's an onslaught from Bradford this, and the crowd are getting involved as an 18th man. Lilly. Offloading to Gaskill. Still going. Jason Battieri back on for Bradford. Lilly stepping into traffic again. Gadwin Springer makes sure he goes no further. Didn't play the ball there. That's going to be Rovers' ball. And a really careless Bradford error has gifted Featherstone the ball back. And James Ford and John O'Ford have seen enough from up here. They're going to go back down to the touchline. It's always an edgy game when the coach makes their way down to the touchline.
I'm sure there'll be a few kind words that he'll be yelling out to the lads, just holding the ball.
Generally means that they want to influence the game more. The coaches tend to come up high with us because it's a much better view, but you feel that you can't influence the game when you're far away.
He's a good coach, man, Fordy. He's coming real well. For me personally, and some of the boys, I know he's given me that trust to just play my game, so he's been real good. And Fordy, the player. John O'Ford, such a smart, professional player.
Featherstone have a spell of possession in the Bulls' half. It's the last tackle already. Chisholm drilling into the corner. Well, that'll tell you everything about the way this game's been played. Dane Chisholm has appealed for a Bradford ball. Rama Howe thinks that he played at it. Well, that's probably the second one of those calls that's gone against Rovers. He drilled it into the ground looking for a touch. There was a Bradford hand in there for the second time. And for the second time, the referee said he didn't play at it, so it's going to be Bradford ball. Rovers just need to get on with this. I can see Dane Chisholm frustrated. There's 15 minutes left. Bradford 8, Featherstone 10. How are you feeling at home, Rovers fans? Drop us a message, let us know. This is tight. Hello to Michael Roy Smith, enjoying the commentary from a cloudy Torremolinos. No clouds here in Bradford.
Yeah, nice day.
You're in the wrong place. Bradford have the ball. This could go either way, this game. A reminder, Featherstone win, and they can't be caught at the top. No. 6 to go. Back to 0, says the ref. Joey Leilua in the tackle on this near side, halfway. Bit of afters from Lee Gaskell. Bradford are very much still a danger in this. Flanagan, Lawrence. 30 metres out, just to the right of the post. Lockwood in the tackle with Jones. They come back left. Uribe Doro down the middle. He's had a good game. He will have felt that from Gadwin Springer. Couple to go this set with Flanagan. Gaskell again, delayed, and they've lost it. They've lost it forward. Rovers have it. Oh, and there's a bit of afters. Who's thrown the ball there? Was that Hankinson? Chris Hankinson's thrown the ball at a Bradford play. He shouldn't be doing that.
Just a bit of built-up frustration, I think.
Well, knowing George Flanagan, he would have said something there. But Hankinson needs to keep his cool, because if the referee sees that kind of thing, you're going to get penalised. At this stage of the season, you've got to be so tight with your discipline. What have we got? 13 minutes left. 10-8. 2 tries each. Smith and Gale for Rovers. 0 from 2 from the boot of Jordan Lilly. That's the difference. Mark Carella's knocked over 1 of 2. And that's what separates the sides on FRTV. George Riley and Arama Howe bringing you live coverage from a sun-drenched Odsal. 25 degrees when I parked up. Be a lot more on pitch level, I can tell you.
Matty back on.
Down in this bowl. Yeah, Matty Wildy back on to try and steer the ship home. Connor Jones taking the long walk around the perimeter. 6 again, says the referee. That'll do. Lockwood. Can Rovers find a score to finish this one off? Leilua, bit of magic from Joey Babb.
Go, Joey.
Here we go.
Go, Joey.
Hand off from Leilua. Back inside to Caleb Aiken.
Oh boy.
Huge try. And right on cue, Joey Leilua.
Nice, Joey.
With the big handoff. Chose the right pass after the break. And Aikens with the kick to come from a really nice angle will put Rovers 2 scores clear.
Listen to the Fev fans, man. They need a shout out, the Fev fans. They're good, man.
Finding their voice.
It was, I think it might have been maybe my second game against Whitehaven, and it was like a 3-hour drive, and they still come out. They always come out, man.
They're a committed bunch, the blue wall here at Rovers.
Good run
what
by
a big
Joey.
try. Right on cue. We were just talking about game breakers.
Yeah.
He must have heard us. Joey decided that was his moment, that was his time. It was a huge handoff that got him through the gap. And he picked the right option.
Yeah.
He had Craig Hall, I think, outside him.
Yeah.
But the fact that he went into Caleb Aikens has given Carella a kick right in front. And this is key, because this will take it to an 8-point game. And some Bradford fans are leaving. Well, there you go.
Should go straight between the sticks, this one.
It's right in front of the right upright, so just right of centre.
Look at some of the lads with their shirts off.
Yeah, the Rovers fans have got the shirts off. The flags are up. Carella has kicked 2 from 3. And Rovers finally have a little bit of breathing space. There's still time. There's 11 minutes here. But it's 16-8, 8 points to go. And the shirts are off behind the post.
Love it, eh? Job's not done, though. 10 minutes left.
It's a big 10 minutes, this. This would do. They've been under relentless pressure, Rovers, today. So for all the silly errors, the handling errors, the knock-ons, the
boys
kicks,
done good, man.
the kicks into touch on the full, defensively, I'm looking down at the touchline defensively, I'm sure he's feeling a bit of pride, James Ford.
Yeah.
But this needs to be seen through. 10 minutes to go. With Wildy. Smith down the middle. They stay down, Dan Smith. He's hurt.
His head, I think.
Referee calls time off so that Smith can get treated by the Rovers.
I think he's got a bit of claret. Stole that word from you, actually.
A bit of claret.
Yeah, I was rewatching the game when I got knocked out. I heard you say the word birthday claret.
That's it. Bit of birthday claret for the big man.
Including match officials, coaches, players and spectators. Bad language, harassment and aggressive behaviour.
Stay down. He's eventually getting up. The referee's having a look to see if he can play on. He's been patched up. If there is any claret, then he'll have to go, but
I think he's sweet.
he's okay, isn't he? Ref's happy for this to play on. The clock has been frozen at 9 minutes and 41 seconds. 16-8 Rovers lead. James Ford is prowling the touchline in front of the tunnel far side. John O'Ford there with the bench talking to Junior Moores. Matcha Kozar and Connor Jones, John Davis, they're the interchanges off the field at the moment. Last tackle. Will he go for the corner, Dane Chisholm? Needs to get the kick off. He goes high. It's good hang time from Chisholm. There was a little bit of afters with Flanagan again. That's great from Rovers.
Game.
Gadwin Springer and Matty Wildy with Dan Smith in the wrestle. And that means Bradford have to start under their own post, and you'll take that all day. 9 minutes to go. Featherstone are 9 minutes from the league leader's shield. That's not the goal, of course, this season. It's about a grand final win at Post Office Road and promotion to Super League at the Millennium Stadium. But this would be a big boost. Huge contact in the middle of the field. The Bulls fans hated that, but Matty Wildy didn't miss. Put his man right on the floor. Fogging Johnson off the outside of his boot off a forward pass, and the referee did see that one.
Good call.
Funny the fans didn't appeal for that one. But it did look forward. And Rovers will get the ball back on their own 40-metre line with 8 minutes to go. Do let us know what you made of this as you're listening at home. Never in doubt, says Flat Capper Dave. Not sure about that, Dave. Still not done this. 8 minutes left. There is that cushion of an 8-point lead now. Can Rovers find one more to send the fans home happy? Wildy, Smith, Lockwood.
Just go down.
Gave himself up. He knew there was a potential obstruction there. So Lockers just gave himself up, and Wildy takes it. The 30 out with Chisholm. Carella joining in. Hankinson shows a dummy and he's almost there. 5 away, couple to go this set. Left wing for Rovers. Brad Day waits. Chisholm first receiver. He's going to kick early. It's plucked out of the sky. Is it Aikens who's got there?
Yeah.
Last tackle. Still a chance then. Aikens is on the deck. A couple of metres short. Short ball to Longstaff. It's knocked on by Longstaff, I think.
He was nearly in.
And it will be Bradford to start their set from 10. 6.5 to go. Rovers almost there. Bradford, remember, third in the Betfred Championship. So this is an early blow ahead of the final series. Skur. Wrapped up by Longstaff and Smith, and then Wildy makes sure. Flanagan appealing again. Doro. Lawrence, nice from Michael Lawrence. And here come Bradford. This is still the danger.
Good boy, Hank.
Hankinson in the tackle halfway, and Brad Day's dived on the ball. And Bradford have let it go, but Rovers are going to get penalised. It's going to be a penalty. Is that not square or knock on?
I think he wasn't square.
It wasn't square, yeah, sure. It's a penalty. He's given a penalty. And they found a good touch. Still time if Bradford can score here.
Come on, lads.
5.5 minutes left. 16-8 the Rovers lead, but Bradford attacking the line with Lawrence right in front of the post. Doro. Really slow play. Flanagan. Gaskell.
Good boy, Gads.
Poor pass.
Good boy, Gadwin.
Springer has regathered possession for Rovers with 5 minutes to go.
Great work from Gads there. Inside pressure and then made him play early and then forced the error.
Doesn't need to be anything fancy now from Rovers.
Yeah.
A few more Bradford fans deciding to beat the non-existent traffic by leaving early. Aikens, Smith, they've seen enough, the Bulls fans. They don't believe their side can turn this around. Have the Rovers got another score? Lockwood down the middle. Last tackle. Sure, Chisholm will just go for the corner here.
Yeah.
Wildy, here he is, Dane. Just drills one towards the corner, well weighted. Oh, it was almost a knock on. It's a really dangerous bounce. Chase is reasonable as well, up to 15. And we've got 4 minutes to go. And now the mass exodus is starting at Odsal. It's been a very professional job, this, from Featherstone Rovers. Game in the balance right the way through until that Joey Leilua try set up for Caleb Aikens.
Going for a 40-20 here.
He's got nowhere near it.
Oh,
as
nah,
Gascoigne's
too far, bruh.
kicked it deep. He's gifted Rovers a 7-tackle set. That's what he's done. And that'll do. 3.5 minutes to go. Rovers in no rush at all. Wildy takes the tap. Last 3 minutes of a big victory that's on its way. Wildy. But Day outside him. Hankinson as well. Brad Day's left wing at the moment. Wildy. And that's why, because Gale's up the middle. Wildy, Lockwood, reverse ball to Gadwin Springer. Inside the last 3 now. Wildy, Lockwood again. Captain's knocked since he's come back on.
Ladies and gentlemen, today's
Left.
attendance is 4,567.
4,500 here. Chisholm, Smith.
Thank you.
Oh, he's dropped the ball. He just got a bit excited. Smith wanted to offload, and the ball goes to ground, but there's only going to be 2 minutes left when they get the scrum in place. And the scrum is 15 metres out from the Bradford line.
Ladies and gentlemen, today's man of the match, chosen by today's executive match sponsor, Quest Waste Management, and sponsored by Voltex Solutions in memory of Sheila McCormick. Give it up for number 14, Evan Skerr.
Well, the home man of the match goes to Eben Skerr.
Who's your man of the match for Fev?
Difficult that. It's been some big performances in patches.
Yeah.
It's been good to see Brad Day back. I think Joey's been excellent.
Yeah. Good game from Joey.
He's proved the difference.
Alice as well.
Alice Longstaff has been very good.
But all the boys, man, all their effort.
Well, not just a
on D.
collective team performance, really. We've got 90 seconds to go. Rovers are going to win this. Rovers are clinching the League Leaders' Shield right here at Bradford, and they've knocked on the balls.
That should be it.
And that should do it. And Rovers can now pat themselves on the back. Always a very, very difficult place to come, this cauldron of an Odsal Bowl. You've heard the hostile atmosphere all afternoon.
I'm sure 40 will be changing his undies now, dripping in sweat.
The 25, 26 degree heat. But Rovers have got the job done here. And the clock is just being wound down to the last minute. Stay tuned to our social media channels on Facebook and on Twitter. I'll be straight down there onto the pitch to get reaction from the head coach and from the players. We'll get that up as soon as we can for you. And thanks as always for joining the ride with us this afternoon. I know you've appreciated it, as I have, Arama Howe joining us on commentary. And we look forward to seeing you back in a couple of weeks out there.
Cheers, thank you.
Leilua, 45 to go. This will be the last set for Rovers. Lockwood. Wildy, Smith, Chisholm. Here's the one more try. .30 metres out left side, Gale. 20 seconds left. Gale goes off on a little canter.
Another good game from Gads.
Rock solid, but then he's knocked on. That's what they call the commentator's curse, Adzi. But that'll do it. That'll wind down the clock. No one looks in any rush to get play back underway here. And that's job well done. Great to have you with us, Ads.
Get ready for the hooter.
Yeah, oh yes. This is going to be loud. I'm not going to miss that at all. That'll do us. Thanks for joining us. Well done to Rovers. They have clinched the League Leaders' Shield here in Bradford this afternoon. The big task, of course, lies ahead. But that's a big blow landed by Rovers under James Ford this afternoon. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you at Newcastle next Friday night under the lights. But here at Odsal, it's finished Bradford 8, Rovers 16. It's Featherstone's League Leaders' Shield.
Up the Rovers.
Celebrating, clinching the League Leaders' Shield. Really tough victory. Great to have this man back, Brad Day.
Cheers.
Welcome back. How was that?
Thank you. Yeah, really tough. Bradford, we knew they were going to make it hard for us, especially being their home game, and I think they've had a good bit of form, haven't they? And obviously they want to spoil our party, but I think there's loads of us to work on. Composure and things like that. But our win's a win, and we got to be happy with that as well. How much confidence does that give you that you defended your line so many times and that you saw out the victory? Yeah, we know what it's going to be like. That's going to be a playoff game. That sort of intensity, and there's going to be moments where we're camped on his line, but it's all about his resilience, and I think that we proved that today. There were a few times we got repeat sets, but we kept on going and we kept turning up for each other. What do you think it says about this Rovers team that you stuck together and saw this out? Yeah, it's the resilience, what we've been talking about. We try to say that people can't rattle us and things like that, and things will definitely go against us, and it's just how we turn up, and there's effort areas and things like that, and I think that were a good show today. Great to see you back. Well done today. Thank you. A word with Dan Smith making his way off as well. How was that?
Yeah, very tough game, mate. Bradford obviously put everything into that performance, and the run us close. Too many errors from us boys though. But the win's a win, I suppose. What did you make of the defensive effort from Rovers? Oh, outstanding, I thought. The amount of 6 against they got then, and we didn't break. So, yeah, very, very big effort from middles there, and just keep scrambling, keep turning up for each other to not let them score.
And when the dust settles on this, Rovers have clinched the League Leaders' Shield here this afternoon. The big prize, the big goal, the big target, of course, is still ahead. But what a message.
Yeah, obviously it's good to win the league, but everyone knows that don't get you in Super League, so we've just got to keep building now and hopefully get a win next week against Newcastle, look on to Toulouse and making a big statement to all rugby league.
And a quick final word on the crowd up there on the terrace. They were there for you throughout again today.
Yeah, massive support from Fev fans. I thought they're outstanding. Obviously you can hear them when you're playing here, so just keep getting behind us and I'm sure we'll go good.
Well played today.
Cheers, mate.
An important victory, League Leaders' Shield secure. But where do you start picking apart that performance?
Oh, there's heaps wrong with it, but the first and foremost, congratulations to the players. They're the champions of the league. They've won the league with 4 games to go. It's 2013 since we last finished top. So I hope the supporters who came in great numbers today and got behind us tremendously well, I hope they enjoy the victory and enjoy us being league champions. Regardless of performance, I don't think we dealt well with the field. We trained on a field that size all week, and too often we tried to play around them and come up with some really loose decisions and to be fair, some poor execution of skill. So a little bit deflated, but I suppose I'm just a naturally miserable bloke, aren't I? But the exciting thing for me is every single bloke in that dressing room is on board with we are chasing improvements. We know we can be a lot better than that. I know they are better players than that. I've coached against them, and we'll do we'll have a good look at it. There'll be lots of learning, and we've just got to go after those improvement areas for the playoffs.
And these are it felt at times like a playoff game, didn't it, with the atmosphere? I mean, Bradford a third. You would hope that there were fewer errors in a playoff game, but defensively the effort was big.
Well, there's always loads of errors here. There's so much contact, and the players are human. And eventually they do start looking for a slightly softer way out of the game. But yeah, Bradford are a good team, and they've given us a run for our money today. So well done to them. I thought the club done a decent job, finding some quotes from 18 months ago to excite the Bradford fans. But if that's what they're going to do, fine. I'm easy with it. I enjoyed it over there. I actually sat with the Bradford fans. Really popular here.
Yeah, we heard a lot of the Bradford fans on commentary actually as well.
They're not shouting at me, they're shouting at Jonathan for
yeah.
I don't know what he's done wrong.
You made half a dozen changes. One of those, you had to make most of them. Brad Day was back. How pleasing was that at this point in the season?
Yeah, he's a powerful, physical player, runs really good lines. He should have scored in the first half. He come over the top of Gaskell and spilt the ball. As he gets back into the swing of it, he needs to catch them and go over the line and score if he wants to play, because the quality of the squad is so high. Yeah, you've got to be better.
John O'Ford didn't make it today. Was that more a precaution or is there a new problem there?
Precaution. He had a bit of a tight groin. Everybody who didn't play today couldn't play. He had a tight groin, so he missed last training session, and so he just wasn't available for selection. Do I think he'll be available for Newcastle? Maybe. Do I think he'll be available for Toulouse? Definitely.
And final words on, you alluded to the fans who were there in voice as well. They've been with you all the way through. How much of a difference does it make in tight games like this, knowing you've got that kind of support behind you?
Yeah, they're great. They're great. Obviously, it makes it really difficult when you're on the other side of it. When they never shut up, they're never not behind the team, and I know full well that it helps players find extra energy and turn big moments in games. So yeah, we're the league champions, aren't we? And they've played a massive part in that all season.
Cheers, Shane.